Hello everybody, this is AG here, and welcome to the Willow Springs International Raceway in Rosamond, California, as we are here on this Sunday evening to qualify for tomorrow night's Grand Prix of California, the third race of the season here in the 2023 Haas IndyCar Series. Definitely excited for this one as well. A very high-speed, fast-paced road course, just like last week was at Riverside. Very similar track to Riverside in a way. A lot of wide, sweeping corners here at the Willow Springs International Raceway. But definitely excited for tomorrow's race. 20 laps of action here around this 2.5-mile road course, a 50-mile event. And we'll have a cycle of pit stops, of course, as well in tomorrow's event. But qualifying here today, see who gets that pole position, and that is a very big thing here, as last year, Richard Kingart went wire to wire, led every single lap from the pole position to win the Grand Prix of California last year, so you definitely want to be in that Fast 6 if you want to have a shot at race victory here at Willow Springs. Of course, all 26 drivers out there for a 10-minute session. Fastest 6 drivers move on to the Fast 6 shootout and go for the pole in a 5-minute session. Here's Zachary Fitzwater. He's the first driver out there on the racetrack for Dog Pound Incorporated. And he is going to start his first fast lap here. Grand Prix of California qualifying. He's got to be careful, though, with these drivers coming off the pit lane there, right off the exit of turn number 1. That's Justin Zeidel is getting in Fitzwater's way, so that's not at all what Fitzwater wants to see. You know, my dad always kind of complains about group qualifying, well, especially when NASCAR did it. And it's like, you know, they're going to get in the way of each other. Like, what? That's kind of stupid, you know? Like, that's how he says it. But he's kind of right, in a way. Especially right there with Fitzwater and Zeidel kind of almost getting into it right there. But that is one downside to group qualifying. I'm glad NASCAR has gone back to single-car qualifying on the ovals, at least. On the road courses, I feel like it's a lot different because there's a lot more space for these guys to kind of get spread out and maneuver around. But, yeah, Fitzwater is not going to be happy with Zeidel after that one because that was going to be his fastest lap, I think, run in this session. He may get a fast one here, coming off the back of Zeidel. Oh, no, and not sure what happened there. They just completely lost it. I think Zeidel might have gotten him to Jay Knapp, who then got him the Fitzwater. And Zeidel and Knapp are going to have to go back out there if they want to get a lap in. So, not exactly what those guys wanted. Fitzwater has the fastest time, though. Another driver went spinning there. The 25 and the 1. Got a lot of issues there going in the turn number 1 for these guys. Not entirely sure what the deal is. Ace Garcia has gone to the top of the board. They keep on spinning. There's got to be oil there on the racetrack. That is fascinating right there. Definitely a slick spot. Hopefully it figures itself out here. They're in turn number 1. I just did a test race and it was just fine. Did not have an issue. I think it's cleared up. I'm wondering if Jay Knapp spilled some oil on the racetrack there and it took a while for the oil to clear up. That is really going to affect these guys. Everyone will still be able to get another fast lap in right there, but not at all what a lot of those guys wanted to see. Tanner Parton, right now the fastest driver here in the number 24. Caleb Rose is second quickest there in the number 3. And then the 27 of Ace Garcia. Fitzwater's still top 6 right there. 07 there of Landon Smith Jr. And the 49 of Brad Stover currently in the Fast 6 right now. Looks like we've gotten past that point where these guys completely lose it into the corner. The 25 there with John Stewart. He got caught up in that as well. I may have mistakenly called him Angel Olvera there for a moment. That was last season. John Stewart in this number 25. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done anything in the IndyCar series, and that's the one thing about this series. It's not a weekly series like the Cup series is, and I just get used to it consistently. I did the 2 races, and then now it's like I forgot everybody again. Landon Smith Jr. up to second. 95, Cole Raymond. How about the Nathan Orman Motorsports team? 1-2 right now here in round number 1. Some very fast times out of those Chevrolets right there. However, they just got beat by the 21 machine of John Andrews. Great run for John Andrews right there, going to the top of the board. So it's now Andrews, 24 of Tanner Parton, Cole Raymond in the 95, Logan Williams in the 38, Landon Smith Jr., and then the 13 of Avery Alford in the Fast 6 right now here at Willow Springs. Going to finally have the Cup Series here in June. The same weekend Real Life Cup Series is at Sonoma. We're looking forward to that one, especially once we get to that point of the season in the Wawa Cup Series. Those ratings are definitely going to come into play there. Definitely going to be a fascinating race. They're going to do 25 laps around this racetrack. We're only doing 20 tomorrow here for the open wheel machines. We'll have Micah in the booth once again for tomorrow night's event, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on AG, the channel, for the Grand Prix of California, third race of the season. See where we can find our points leader here in the Haas IndyCar Series. That is the 00 of Luna Lona, who grabbed her first career win on the channel last Wednesday in the Wawa Sprint Series at Phoenix. So she's had a lot of great runs as of late here on the channel. Currently 10th quickest, not too shabby right there for the Dog Pound Incorporated machine. But, of course, she comes in with a 4-point lead on John Andrews. Andrews, though, at number 21, also off to a great start this season. Only 4 points off the points lead, and right now the quickest driver here in Willow Springs qualifying. 75, though, our last winner here in the Haas IndyCar Series. Chris Reynolds in the 75 up to third. A great run there for Chris Reynolds and the Outer Island Motorsports team 2 weeks ago at the Riverside International Raceway. That was a great win for that team. They started a little bit deeper in the field, too. They weren't up front kind of near the beginning of that race. They worked themselves up, had a great strategy on the pit lane, and went on to grab the race victory. 97, Aaron Abel is fourth. And then you got the Grattan Autosport teammates of Justin Zeidel and Nicholas Samadillo now inside the top 6. These times keep on increasing. They keep on getting faster. And it's a very strong Fast 6 right now. A lot of veterans, as a matter of fact. Yeah, all these guys have won before in the Haas IndyCar Series, except, of course, for the 2 rookies of Tanner Parton and Aaron Abel. So, you got 4 longtime veterans of the Haas IndyCar Series currently inside the Fast 6 right now. And a couple of champions as well. Of course, the only 2 past champions of the series running this season, Justin Zeidel and Nicholas Samadillo. They're 5th and 6th, respectively. Samadillo on the bubble right now, though, in the number 5 machine. Of course, Grattan Autosport. They almost won the Cup Series at Phoenix on yesterday, I should say. But Matt Tuck, oh man, that coming to the white flag with a 1-lap dash restart, blew up, coming to the green flag / white flag there for the 1-lap dash, and finished outside the top 30 after leading 61 laps. Sure, Grattan Autosport would love to bounce back from that and get a race victory here at Willow Springs. They grabbed the first one of the season, the Auto Club Speedway, with Justin Zeidel. And Zeidel comes into this race 5th in the point standings. Not as good of a run for Zeidel at Riverside, but if he can stay inside this Fast 6, it's going to be a great starting position for him regardless, and a good amount of points if he can hold on to that top 6 position. Of course, we could see a bit of attrition tomorrow. We did see one wreck in the Napa Indy California event a couple weeks ago at Riverside. Both races have had wrecks occur within them, as the 55 of Christian Master is going to push Samadillo out of the Fast 6 in the number 55 machine right there for Dracoan Racing Enterprises. There's a couple of the strong teams over in the Cup Series right there, and Christian Master, a past Indy 250 champion, knocking out another Indy 250 champion. How about that? Of course, this race here, nothing like the Indianapolis 250, which we will see in less than 3 months. We are looking forward to the biggest race of the year on the channel here in the Haas IndyCar Series, and on the channel just in period. The Indianapolis 250, 100 laps at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Going to be a great one once we get to the month of May. Still early on in the season for these drivers. Christian Master trying to work his way into that Fast 6 and go for the pole here at Willow Springs. It's John Andrews, Tanner Parton, Aaron Abel, Chris Reynolds, Christian Master, and Justin Zeidel looking to move on and go for the pole here, the Grand Prix of California. Samadillo in 7th would currently start alongside Logan Williams there in row 4. Row number 5 would be Cole Raymond and Luna Lona. Row at number 6 would be Ace Garcia and the 79 of Trey Smith. Row number 7 would be Brad Stover and the 33 of Roy Ribbleton. 52 of Eric Drew to the inside of Avery Alford in row 8. Landon Smith Jr. and the 3 of Caleb Rose in row number 9. We got the 94 machine of Noah Clifton and the 34 of Bradley Bradshaw in row at number 10. Then you have the 98 machine of Jay Knapp to the inside of the 1 of Angel Olvera. Looks like someone moved up, and it was Logan Williams. So Logan Williams has pushed Zidell out of the Fast 6 right here. And there were another driver that ended up moving up there that was deeper in the field. I don't know if they moved themselves up into the top 6 or not. I do not believe they did. We're closing in on the end here, and right at the end there, Logan Williams stealing a spot away from Justin Zidell into that Fast 6. So Zidell and San Mateo looking to start alongside each other there in row number 4. But the fastest driver here in round 1, Justin, or should I say, John Andrews. Another driver with a J name. Where is John Andrews anyway? Did I just pass him and completely... There we go. There's the 21 for Crown Ultra Racing. Roberto Crown Jr., the owner of this team, with John Andrews and Thomas Troxel, two of longer-running veterans of this series. I imagine this team's going to be rather strong this season. They're going to have a shot with John Andrews coming into this race here at Willow Springs. Top 6 of the Fast 6, John Andrews, Tanner Parton, Logan Williams, Aaron Abel, Chris Reynolds, and Christian Master looking to go for the pole here at Willow Springs. Justin Zidell, Nicholas Samadeo will start alongside each other in row 4. Cole Raymond and Avery Alford, Luna Lona and Ace Garcia, Trey Smith and Brad Stover, Roy Ribbleton and Eric Drew, Landon Smith Jr. and Caleb Rose, Angel Olvera and Noah Clifton, Zachary Fitzwater and Bradley Bradshaw, Jay Knapp and Christian Vargas, John Stewart, and Thomas Troxel. That's how they will line up from 7th to 26th for tomorrow's 20-lap event here at Willow Springs. Let's go ahead and get to the Fast 6 here and see who wins the pole for the Grand Prix of California. And here we are for the Fast 6 shootout. See who gets the pole here for the Grand Prix of California from Willow Springs. John Andrews, Tanner Parton, Logan Williams, Aaron Abel, Chris Reynolds, and Christian Master. The Fast 6. One of those will win the pole here for the Grand Prix of California from the Willow Springs International Raceway. Chris Reynolds won last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. 2 weeks ago at Riverside. The day I'm recording this, it was a week ago. But this is going up a week from when I'm recording this, so he's going to be the first driver out there on the 75 machine. And we'll just have to see if he can match what he did at Riverside last week here at Willow Springs. And this is a very similar racetrack. We'll have to see how the pit strategy ends up playing out, but Chris Reynolds looking to have a shot at putting a bit of a stranglehold on this championship early on in the season. That's what you need to do here in the Haas IndyCar Series, especially considering it's only a 16-race season this year, so 4 fewer races than last year, so not as much time to build up your points as we had last year in the Haas IndyCar Series. Logan Williams out there in second. And then John Andrews, who was fastest in the first round, will be the third driver out there. Tanner Parton will be next, and then that leaves Aaron Abel and Christian Master still on the pit lane. Hopefully they will give Chris Reynolds a little bit of time here. Get around so they do not affect his lap time. Sure, Fitzwater's still angry about that from round 1. So the first fast lap here in the Fast 6 shootout for Chris Reynolds. Abel and Master still on the pit lane. Logan Williams not too far behind the 75 machine right here. And then you're going to have John Andrews coming across the line as well. Still waiting for the 97 and the 55. But we'll follow with Chris Reynolds. Will be the first driver to complete a lap under speed here. Chris Reynolds won a race last year with Dracoan Racing Enterprises at Michigan. We will be going back to Michigan this year in the Michigan 100, so he's got another track where he's already gone the victory lane. It wasn't that good of a season for him, though, outside of that Michigan 100 win, and even that was kind of a luck-based win because of a late caution. He was able to kind of take the lead after a cycle and just edge out Elijah Gordon for that race victory. Closest finish of 2022, by the way. We're looking forward to the Michigan 100. That's going to be late in the season as well, so that'll be a good race once we get to that point in the season in August. Chris Reynolds, though, here. We're still in March, still early on in the year here in the Haas IndyCar Series. Going to cross the line there, going to go 103.038. Logan Williams right behind him there, 102.914. Logan Williams currently has the fastest time. Here's John Andrews in the 21. Let's see what he can do across the line. Andrews is going to go to second, just below the number 38 machine. Here's Aaron Abel. He's out on the racetrack, and Christian Master is out on the racetrack as well. Tanner Parton is in between them. I'm wondering if Parton got held up by Master here on his lap time. If that's the case, that's not going to help out this 24 team too well in their opportunity to win the pole position. We'll see what Tanner Parton can do as he comes across the line right here. Aaron Abel just starting his fast lap. Christian Master about to start his fast lap, his first fast lap, I should say. But Parton, he's going to go to the top of the board in the number 24 machine. Great lap time right there, faster than the 24, or should I say faster than the 38 of Logan Williams. Here is Chris Reynolds for his second lap across the line. Reynolds goes to the top of the board. Logan Williams going to cross the line again. He's not going to improve his time. So Chris Reynolds currently fastest here in the Fast 6. Here comes John Andrews across the line, number 21. Also fails to improve. So it's down to Aaron Abel and Christian Master and maybe Tanner Parton. These three guys, I think, who are going to have an opportunity at getting the Chris Reynolds. Chris Reynolds trying to back up that win. Oh, great lap there for Aaron Abel. He was able to cross the line, so he will get a second lap here. Chris Reynolds able to get that fast time on his second lap on the racetrack. Tanner Parton coming around here for his second lap. And the number 24 is going to go to the top of the board. And a fast time there, blisteringly fast time there for Tanner Parton. 102.407. So I think Aaron Abel might be the only one that has a shot at getting that 24 for the pole position here. Chris Reynolds across the line does not improve his time. Aaron Abel is third quickest. Great run for him. Logan Williams does improve his time. Williams takes the outside pole away from Chris Reynolds. Here's John Hughes, who's currently fifth quickest. And he improves his time, but not enough to improve his position. Aaron Abel going to come around to complete his second. It'll be his final lap here. His final lap that will count at least. He is fourth right now. Will he beat that 407? He won't beat the 407, but he'll go up to second. And it looks like the two rookies here in this session may lock out the front row for the Grand Prix of California. Tanner Parton still fastest with Aaron Abel looking to start to his outside. And then Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds in row 2. John Andrews, Christian Master in row number 3. We'll see if Master improves. It's going to be the last opportunity. Master in the 55 will not improve. That will do it. We've already completed the official time here in the Fast 6 shootout. So none of these lap times here will count. So Tanner Parton, number 24, going to grab a bonus point towards the championship. Hey, he comes into this race 7th in the point standings. Has a pretty solid start to the season there for Nathan Orman Motorsports. And it looks like he is going to be the favorite in tomorrow's Grand Prix of California here from the Willow Springs International Raceway. The time will officially run out right here. And that'll do it here from Willow Springs on this Sunday evening. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the race. Tanner Parton will lead us to the green flag for tomorrow's Grand Prix of California. Start alongside Aaron Abel on the front row. Logan Williams, Chris Reynolds in row 2. John Andrews, Christian Master in row 3. And, of course, you see the rest of the starting lineup there on the side of your screen. Now, with the new replay graphics, I don't know where it's going to go quite yet. I think we'll just do it the same way as we always have, so you won't really see the... you'll see it. You see it right now. You see it right now. I just got to figure that out in post. It's a lot of post work for this stuff, in case you didn't realize. Justin Seidel, Niccolo Samadeo in row 4. Cole Raymond, Avery Alford in row 5. Luna Lona, Ace Garcia in row 6. Trey Smith, Brad Stover in row 7. Roy Ribbleton, Eric True in row 8. Landon Smith Jr., Caleb Rose in row 9, Angel Olvera, Noah Clifton in row 10, Fitzwater and Bradley Bradshaw in row 11, Jay Knapp and Christian Vargas in row 12, John Stewart, Thomas Troxel in row 13. Tanner Parton wins the pole for the Grand Prix of California here from Rivers. Made that mistake in the Discord the other day. It's like, oh, we're going to have 2 races at Riverside. No, from Willow Springs. You know, they're similar tracks. One is still in existence. This one is still operating in real life, so this is the real one. Hey, either way, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the Grand Prix of California here in the Haas IndyCar Series 2023 season. Tanner Parton will lead us to the green flag here for the 3rd race of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 3rd race here in the Haas IndyCar Series. I will see you guys later.